It's harder to get sparring in my local area now, so all the local boys kind of know who I am. I've sparred almost all of them. Me and Yusuf's duty to fulfill the dream that was left unfulfilled all those years ago.
And outclassed by Hamza Uddin. Now he's looking to finish it with a strong and he's dancing for joy.
Hamza Uddin, 8th. Remind me again, 8th world ranking, yeah.
Correct.
And you're set to fight someone soon.
I've got a big fight lined up, yeah.
Which one was it? Who is it?
Big fight lined up. It's the British and Commonwealth title.
The British Commonwealth title?
Yeah.
Who's the fighter? Or is it secret still?
It's secret. Yeah.
Oh,
secret. Can't announce
okay.
it yet.
Right. I watched, I'm not sure if it was your last fight. I watched your fight with Paul Roberts, I think. Mate, it reminded me of American and Nassim all in one. So I went to a gym in Oldham to talk to somebody else. And I happened to stumble upon a sparring match. I just came in and I was watching these random people sparring each other, right? And then I see this Asian guy, you know, unassuming Asian guy with a Bengali father. I knew you were Bengali because he looked like an Asian father. I was like, oh, yeah, it was a bit strange. So when I watched you fight the first guy and the second guy and the first guy again, I thought I'm watching something special. I didn't know who you were. You know what I mean? I was watching something special. Someone who was confident. Someone who knew what he was doing. His footwork is good. You have to hold to your power. So you move back of it, you let your opponent come forward and you go right inside it. You know what I mean? Wow, I've seen that so many times that day. So what brought you Oldham, except for the sparring part, but how did you get to Oldham?
It's harder to get sparring in my local area now. I've been boxing for the last 16 or 17 years. So all the local boys kind of know who I am. I've sparred almost all of them. And there's some who still love to get the rounds in, but there's some who don't fancy it as much. So we have to go on the road. And my dad's always been a big believer of going on the road, making it tough, 2-hour journey, straight into the gym sparring, no rest, no, fancy stretches, just get in the car, get to the gym and do my thing. And same in Oldham, same in everywhere else. We just get in there and just get to work and just keep improving.
You said you've been doing boxing for 17 years. In your early days, who was pushing who? Were you pushing yourself or was your dad pushing you to get to the gym? I bet there'll be some days you think, oh, I don't want to do it today, I'm tired, I gotta, chill with the boys and that.
Nah, to be honest, my dad didn't want me to box because he was a kickboxer back in his day.
Kickboxer?
He was a kickboxer and he done boxing too, so he done a lot, but injury prevented him. He'll talk to you about that, I'm sure. But I really wanted to box. There was bags, gloves and stuff lying about. Dad would stay up to watch the boxing. I'd be there sitting next to him. I told my dad I want to box. And fight night round 3, I think it was a very, very long time ago. I used to play the video games. So I really wanted to box. But Dad said, nah, leave it. He thought it was just like a kind of thing I'm excited about and I'll forget about it in a week. But okay. I pestered him for ages and ages and ages. And he finally let me box. He finally let me go to the gym. We'd always do a bit of pads in the garage and stuff. But in terms of actually going to a gym, never. But then he took me to the gym. And I sparred. And I was sparring, and everyone was bigger than me because I was only about 20 kilo when I was a kid. And I was sparring. And I was
20 kilo at what age?
I was about 7, something like that. Yeah, I was really small.
Damn.
I was really small. Not that I'm too big now, but I was really small then. And I was pulling out some mad moves, man, like Prince Nassim type stuff. Like I was pulling like uppercuts. And
that's who you reminded me of.
I would never
because your speed is quite good.
I'm very fast.
I haven't seen speed like that. But other guys, right, who you fighting wasn't that fast, but you were executing it really nicely, and you reminded me of Floyd Mayweather as well because he kept it inside, and he goes just
yeah. That's how I'm naturally.
You know what I mean?
I'm just naturally built like that. Obviously, I've studied the great Naz and Mayweather's. We've done so much studying over the years and got better. But in terms of when I started boxing, I hadn't studied any of these guys, but I had those moves naturally.
Yeah.
And it's a style that you can't learn it because if you try and copy someone, you look silly. And if you're really unlucky, you get knocked out. So you have to be really natural to it and really skilled. Yeah. And alhamdulillah, I'm blessed that I've got all of that, so I can hone it and improve it.
Some might get offended when someone's is compared to an ex-boxer, say like Amir Khan or Floyd Mayweather or Prince Nassim. Or do you have your own style?
But yeah, of course, I have my own style. You know, I've taken. I'm not afraid to say I've taken from this fighter and that fighter, and I've learned. That's how you learn. But it doesn't offend me as such.
No?
It's the people's opinion. People can say what they want. You know, whatever they see from their favorite fighters and the fighters that they've watched, they're entitled to say they see similarities. I'm never going to be exactly the same as one fighter because I'm who I am. I'm Hamza Uddin. And I feel like I've got some things that are special and no fighter has. But at the same time, there are some things I've kind of pinched from a couple of fighters. But that's what makes me who I am.
Yeah. I saw your thingy talk, some interview with you with Eddie Hearn and a few other fighters around here. You're having this sort of talk back and forth. I can see your confidence. I can see the fight in you as well. Even when you're fighting Paul Roberts or the day that I saw you sparring, you were just like playing and toying. That's how I saw you, and it was so amazing to watch. Just you just enjoying the game. Because one thing, like, you really tense and really pressured and you want to perform, but you were just playing, man. You were playing, you were toying. You know what the hell?
Yeah, for me, that's how it is.
Where does that mindset come from?
I don't know. It's kind of like my personality outside of boxing. Like I'm quite laid back. You know, I'm not always walking angry and tensed or just nice and laid back. So when I'm in the ring, I'm exactly the same. Someone can punch me in the face, no problem. You're not gonna punch me again. That's what I'm like. You ain't gonna do it again. So I'm just like that, overthinking and being afraid of what's to come. It brings me no benefit. So why am I gonna waste my energy worrying about what's to come? I'm just gonna drop my hands. I stick my chin out. I'll give you a challenge. So come on, hit me, and I'll pull away and counter you. That's the trick, though. Some people can get too into the fight and they can get too into trying to land. But sometimes the best punches are landed off the counter. That's where I'm special. I can pull and counter from short, long, or mid range. And these are some things that I've just got naturally. I can't even explain them.
Yeah.
My dad's he sees me day in, day out. Even sometimes he can't explain it. It's just one of them things where I've just got it.
It's more gut and intuition, man.
Yeah, intuition,
years of experience.
Quick reflex and
just
reactions.
telling you things.
Exactly.
Besides boxing, what do you care about most? Do you use boxing as an avenue to do something bigger, or is it just boxing?
No, it's pretty much all boxing. Obviously, inshallah, we're gonna make millions and millions of pounds from boxing, and
Inshallah.
we're gonna use
Can I
that.
have half?
You can't get nothing. No, I'm just. You're gonna be chief media. You just follow me around everywhere. But I'm looking to make millions and millions of pounds, and we're gonna use that for good. We're gonna use that for good. I'm gonna change the world. I can't change the whole world, but if I can change one person's world or two people's worlds, and
What do you want to change?
the more people change, just the less fortunate people that don't have what I have. Although I've obviously struggled and it's been tough. On this journey, the toughness of my journey is probably this much of someone that's suffering in another country, just to be able to help people that haven't got the blessings that I've got, and to give back to my family who've put all their time and effort into me. Where, for example, my dad could have put time and effort into himself, but he's chose to give it to me and my brother and the rest of my siblings, just to give back, really. But other than that, boxing's my life. It's pretty much all I've got.
I want to hear from you, but obviously I already know how proud you are to represent, right? But what does it mean to be a British Bangladeshi Muslim boxer who's in the big arenas now?
Oh, it's amazing. It's an honor, especially when there's no one else doing it. Is there pressure? Not really, but at the same time, there's times where you can creep because I'm the only guy doing it. There's no one to look and think, oh, he's done it, so I can do it. There's issue. I look around, there's no one there. So the pressure does creep up, but at the end of the day, it's an honor. It's a privilege, and God has seen me fit for this position. So it's my job to just go in there and train as hard as I can and to dedicate myself as much as I can, so that
I can see it.
So that I
can see it. Yeah.
People dream of seeing one of their own becoming a world champion and becoming the best in the world, and it's my duty to them to make that a reality.
Yeah. When I first heard about you a few months ago, I only heard about you on social media when I'm flicking through, and I heard your name, Hamza Uddin, a Birmingham fighter. I didn't know you were from Walsall, but a Birmingham fighter. I thought, you know what, let's just see in about a couple of months' time and a year's time and see how it goes. And the attitude you've approached and how you're going about it, mate, it's respectable, honourable as well. And you're doing that proud, man. You know what I mean?
That's the goal.
And when I saw your dad, I can see him living through your eyes, man.
That's exactly what
You
it
know
is.
what I mean? He is living his dream through you guys.
100%. And likewise, it's me and Yusuf's duty to fulfill the dream that was left unfulfilled
Inshallah.
all those years ago.
My man, represent, inshallah. It was nice talking to you.
Pleasure.
And I hope you go far and wide
Inshallah.
with this career, inshallah.
Inshallah. Then you get a
Remember,
million.
half, yeah? Half.
Half. Quarter.
Quarter?
No chance, Jigga. He wasn't get handshake.
On camera, man.
He fought. Inshallah. We're going to go
I
all the
will
way.
mess it up,
Inshallah,
I
we're
will
going to go all the way.
Mate, represent, inshallah.
That's right, man.
Huge respect. Inshallah, see you soon
Inshallah.
in the future. Maybe make a documentary on you as well. Like
That's a good shout.
Tyson's.
That's a good shout, you know.
Make a documentary on
Yeah.
you.
You have to stay for a few days.
I'll make it
There's
all
a lot
up.
to give.
Make it all up.
Yeah.
I'll want $1 million, right? You know what I mean? Inshallah, no problem. Nice meeting you.
You know, after meeting Hamza, his father, and his little brother Yusuf, I didn't just see talent. I saw a real ambition. You know, a real understanding of where they want to go. You know what I mean? What's their heading like? And I could also see when I spoke to his father, I could see the hardships, the sacrifices, the struggles that they had to go through to get Hamza where he needs to be. He's got a long way to go yet, but he is definitely getting there, and he's getting recognized on a global scale now. These are the stories that I want to capture and document through digital beat films. It's the stories that attract me the most. It's stories that I care about the most, not just the showboating and you know, the face of everything. It's behind the scenes. It's what people are thinking when they're doing something. It's the struggles, the hardships, sacrifices, the family support, the community support, or even the lack of, what they had to go through, who they had to go against. Understanding that your vision is your vision alone, and you shouldn't be expecting everybody to understand your vision. That's the lesson here. And that's what I saw from his father, Siraj, when he was doing mixed martial arts and boxing, and he wanted his son to be a professional boxer. The community obviously didn't see it. His immediate family may not have seen it. Even his wife was a bit reluctant, but he had a vision. He had a vision for his son. It's clearly paid off. If you want to see more of these stories, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.